The juiciest of news will be delivered to you. Welcoming you, friends. 102,000 American dollar Biddy Coin. This is the 15-minute chart, 30 minutes. It seems to be grinding up. We're waiting for a resolution. Can it start moving up to move in to the next phase? I think it can soon, but it's still December. December 2020 was just Bitcoin moving up. And then altcoins were like, kind of going up, but they're going up still like 5%, 6%. You didn't care about that. We need them to start moving up like 30%, thrash 30%, 20% weeks, and then another 20, that type of stuff, and even more. So as we sit here and we digest the news, I've got a lot actually for you to go through, friends. We're going to talk about today's main theme. We're going to talk about strategy, okay? Strategy. But for the news, I mean, like just so you can see a good lesson, all right? This is Solana ETH ratio. Yeah. See how it's flipped red on the weekly super trend? Is anybody talking about it? No. No. Now, you can see it and I can see it because you're not turbo long to the gills on Solana, are you? You're not. So you're looking at it and you're like, oh, how come no one in the industry is talking about this? You guys have been talking about Solana going up for 15 months. But now something significant it's starting to flip the other way. This is Solana ETH. So remember, friends, this Solana strength against Bitcoin, Ethereum, and then weakness against Ethereum, okay? But here's the thing. This is a weekly super trend flip. You see that? When it does a weekly, that was actually bear market. And look, there is a chance it does this again. There is a chance. Just that may be going for a long time. You know what I mean? So you see how no one feels bad. Because like Ansoy, he's made like $150 million. He can't feel bad. He literally can't. I think he started with like 5 to 10 million in the bear market. So I think he made like 10 million or 5 or 10 mil in the last bull market. And yeah, I think he went all in on Sol. I think so. I'm just guessing. I don't have all the numbers. You see what I mean? Like he's like, dude, I had 10 million 4 years ago. Now I've got 150 million. So he doesn't care. They're too euphoric. And they're the people who went all in and they're on top. Okay. It would literally be like if PulseChain did like a 50x return from here. And then you've got $100,000 in your account. You're up at 5 million. So when it's back down to 2.5 million, okay, you're most of the crowd, they're still like, man, like, wow, I had 100K. Now I've got 2.5 million. Do you know what I mean? So they're not paying attention to that. But that's why in the bear market, before the bear market starts, okay, as the bear market starts at the top of the bull, right? That's why no one is feeling bad. No one can feel bad because the numbers have just gone up so much, you see? Now I'm going to show you the others BTC, friends, as well. Remember, this is our guiding star every day. See how it's a red weekly candle? Yeah. Red weekly candle. There's fighting going on already. There's fighting in Telegrams. There's fighting in Twitter Roonies. There's fighting everywhere, man. It's all right. Like you got to look. You don't need to fight anymore. But I know they're gonna do it. I know because it's the dopamine cutoff. See, it's not like I can say, "Hey, stop fighting." I can't control your dopamine receptors. I can't. And yes, I know they go green, and you go high, and I know they go red, right? On the weekly super trend, pretty much on the weekly chart. I know when it's printing red, it just summarizes everyone's feelings. You see, that's actually what the chart is. You actually are trading emotions. See? Now, if we were to roll forward 100 days for alt season wave number 1, just remember it would be, here's 100 days. Yeah, it's March. It's wild, right? 100 days, huh? That's exactly how much, yeah, so March. So they are technically, that's alt season wave number 1, yes? And look, here's the thing, friends. By March, when March comes, I'm just going to tell you something, okay? There is, look, if you look at just stats and odds based off the past, there's a 33% chance it's over by that point. A 33% chance that your altcoins and everything, it's all over. Now, where do I get that 33% chance? Because in 2013 and 2017 and 2021, there's 3 data points. 2 of them, it was great. It kept going by the end of the year. Yeah, 2 of them. 2021, we got scammed and robbed. So 1 out of the 3. Okay, now, but here's the thing, friends. They're odds, they're chances. So we don't know. You could give something a 5% chance of occurring and it still occurs. It's a chance of occurring, right? So that's why I'd want you to know this, yeah? This was, friends, don't be fooled by these higher others BTC, because this one was NFTs and other coins and stuff. All the coins, 95% of coins topped out here. Chainlink, Doge, everything, friends. Polkadot, everything was pretty much topped out here, yeah? So, yeah, if you're going off those odds, there's 33% chance. So let's just say 30%, okay? So I'll speak more about strategy as we go on, but that actually means it is a 30% chance you should technically, okay? Doesn't mean I'm telling you to do it or that I will do it. I might not even do it. But we should, at that point, have 30% of the portfolio sold into, and you split it, half Bitcoin, half USD. Okay? Obviously, pay your taxes, get that done, and then half Bitcoin, half USD. That's what it should be. Because there's a 30% chance, right? That it's over by that point. So those are the real odds. Now, here's the thing. Even though I believe in the double bubble alt season and stuff, I believe in it. I don't really know. Okay? So I'm just helping paint a picture here for you, okay? So I've even written here in Juicy News, right? The dopamine got cut off this week for altcoins and others. BTC's a red weekly candle. But remember, big things are coming in 2025. We know there's big things coming. There's ETFs are going to keep cranking. Microstrategy is officially added to the Nasdaq now. So that means ETF buyers. That means stock market Ponzi buyers are keeping a bid on Microstrategy, it's awesome. Remember, Microstrategy borrows on their shares, leverage to go buy Bitcoin. And when it buys Bitcoin, there's an ETH BTC ratio. So he's lifting up Ethereum, and then Ethereum's lifting up all our altcoins. So yes, we finally got like one of the first automatic links to get the stock market to get the money in, right? But yeah, when the stock market goes down, the unwinding is going to be even more automated as well. Because if everyone's net selling the stock market, the net selling MicroStrategy, that's what's happening in the unwind, right? And then these guys might have to sell Bitcoin, which sells Ethereum down, which sells our stuff. You see what I mean? But we're going on the way up now, so that's most important. Now what I'm going to do, friends, I'm going to play some nice Pumpy G music just to remind everyone. We are here to crank it. PulseX now hits 5.68% total user supply buy and burn. So the PulseChain core coins, friends, yeah, a bit red today, who cares? But 5.68% is actually nice. You can see that it's cranking up. If we do get the pDAI friendship hyperloop scenario, if we actually do get that, which I hope we get it, then that will ratchet up even more because everyone's going to be swapping around the high volume. They're going to be a big amount of swapping around. Big. And speaking of pDAI, I'll quickly show you the charts. Down to 2.2 cents. Okay, so, I mean, it looks normal. Looks fine. That's nothing, friends. We're still on the journey to 10, and we're still on the journey to $1. So, but I don't know when. A lot of people, like I know a lot of you, man, you really want Richard to peg it tomorrow. Look, man, it might take next year. It is also possible he pegs it literally December next year, and then we have a PulseChain alt season where the entire crypto industry bridges in January 2026. That is also possible. It could be that we're the unicorn winner. Because what happens is, as the bear market's starting, there are still a couple of unicorns still running. There are still a couple of events. That's why people hang on. Because they think, because that's what they say, hey, how's it a bear market when these things are still happening? And Tether is still printing, by the way. I've even shown you on the chart, which is actually very, very, very important now. So Tether is still minting as the bear market starts, okay? Look, see up here? Look at this. See this red line? Look at that. Tether was still minting, friends, and into April 2022. Why? Because there's NFTs, there was Luna, so something's still running, but you can't base it off that, okay? It's a nice signal, but it's late as well. So, see, there's no free lunch. You want to know, hey, tell me when it's all over. It's not, bro. It's all reflected in the price. The price tells you it's over. You see, the price moves first. That's why you just have to try guess based off odds. You're like, well, there's a lot of euphoria here. How much more euphoric can we get? That's when you start to think in that mindset, you're closer to success. Doesn't mean you're like definitely going to sell a top or whatever, okay? Now, I'll just show you the PulseX chart. Remember, friends, pretty much PulseX, PulseX, they're all liquidity linked, right? We're still at 0.5 day one sack. It's still moving up. This buy and burn, hopefully we go up to this fib, which is about 5x day one sack. So it's around a 9x. So that'll be nice. So yeah, you remember and go, hey, Sommi, does that mean we should be selling 30% of our position in March, even if it's 5x day one sec. Well, look, my friends, I can't tell you what to do, and I can't even tell myself a guarantee, like, oh, I will definitely do something. But yeah, technically, yes. Technically, it is a 30% chance that it's all over after March, April. In terms of, you'll never get back that BTC ratio that you're at, you see? If we're, and by the way, for Pulse ETH, that's really low, because we need to do 2.5x just to get back to break even from 3.5 years ago. So if we're just doing a 9 from today, oh my god, remember Ethereum might do a 2. So like I'll show you the Pulse ETH ratio. That's how low it is. This is the Pulse ETH chart. That's how low we are, man. Look at this, friends. To get back to break even, we got to do a 2.6x. It's actually worse than I thought. We got to do a 2.6x. So, and this was the launch price. So if we want to go back to the launch price, we've got to do 7.3 times whatever ETH does, right? So if ETH does a 2, we got to do like a 15 to get back to the launch price. We launched here. Now, why was it like this? Because right here, friends, we were 3x day one sack, but Ethereum was like $1,800 back then, right? So now we're like down 80%, and then ETH's up like a double. Okay, just showing you how we just had too much euphoria, right? That into the sack price, it comes back to that point, and that's it. So I'm hoping, friends, like we basically at this point we like need the hyperloop, you see. But yeah, what if we're only up 4x from here on this ratio by so this assumes like a $7,000 or $8,000 ETH by April, May, and then we are like a 5x PulseX, and you know, like we did a 9 or 10x for Pulse here. There you go. So we're only up 4x on this chart, but it would only be this distance. So how much profit would you have made after more than 3.5 years? 68%. That's actually a real profit. So I'm not making this up. It's not far or anything. I'm just telling you the reality of the situation. If we only went that much, man, what a disaster that would be. Like you waited 4 years and all you could do was plus 68% on top of ETH. Like you took all that risk. So, but yeah, that's why I'm saying as well. If we are here by March, April, like let's say there is some spike up next year. I know people don't like, man, really, I got to take out a third of my position. I'm not telling you to do it. I'm not instructing you to do it. I'm just saying, technically, that's what you're meant to be doing. If there's a 30% chance that it's over, remember, 30% is not 100%, but yeah, the 30% chance it's over, you're meant to be exiting 30% to account for that. Now, I've actually got some interesting news as well, friends. PumpFun, their JPEG swapping volume is being crushed. So PumpFun, Solana, their JPEG volume, I'm going to show you the data now. So shout out to Adam Tech. The trenches have been slowing down ever since a guy locked himself in a dog cage and someone took a dump on stream. Yeah, so if you knew, that actually happened, right? So yeah, there was a guy in the GIMP suit, and there was a guy taking a poop on stream. Yeah, so pretty much, as you can see, friends, like everyone's like, what's happening to society? This is what's happening. We live in an attention economy, okay? Crypto allows the rails of liquidity between someone's wallet to paying for attention. They are allowing it to happen faster and faster. We're building out the rails, okay? So people are experimenting with grabbing attention out there, okay? That's what they're doing. They're like, hey, how can I grab attention in any form? You know, there's attention like, hey, I make you cry. I make you happy. I make you laugh, okay? I make you angry. There's attention. I troll. You see, any form of attention, okay? Just so that's it, right? So obviously this guy just taking the poopies on stream, and there's other people doing other stuff. We had some like disgusting stuff out here. They're like people who shouldn't even be allowed to breed, parents. They would, yeah, this is, there's got to be a crime for this. I'm not sure if this is real AI generated, but it was a video. Parents, they're terrible. They were hitting their child, and they said, "Pay us money, we'll stop." Okay, so they did that was on the live stream of PumpFun. So yeah, man, disgusting. You know, absolutely. Don't even have words for that. But that's what happens. Well, look, it's just like the internet. Okay, so with the internet, it's like, oh, we can liberate mankind, but also there's this like 1% part of society. I don't know if you want them to be able to type on the internet anything. Okay, so you get an idea, right? So yeah, it's the same thing when it comes to how the world's going digital now. If the money's digital, it means it's easy to pay back and forth. What unintended consequences does it have? Now, it has a lot of course, it has thousands of benefits. It's just this stuff is like, oh man, we really have to take that. But yeah, that's it's kind of like pollution of a car and stuff, you know? So PumpFun volume is down 39%. Graduating tokens is down 48%. So graduating, that means you made it out of these trenches. Trading bot volume is down 56%. Only 1% of pump tokens graduated last week, dropping from 1.67% at the highs. The live streaming craze marked the top. So that's all the data and stuff out here. So what's happening from here? Well, look, man, it went for a long time. You actually see that, friends. Now does this Sol ETH ratio make sense? Now, people believe it's going to come back, right? They do believe it's going to come back. The volume is coming down. You're seeing that. I don't know if it's going to come back. I feel there's a meme coin super cycle, but friends, I told you, man, as well. I learned from 2020, okay? Don't believe the tech, okay? In 2020, it was DeFi. Don't believe the tech. The market has their interpretation about the Bitcoin halvening year wrong. You see, so they think it's the tech that's changing everything. That it does change everything, but it has its year in Bitcoin halvening and it can't sustain itself in the year after. That's what happened to DeFi in 2020. DeFi non-existent in 2021. They made DeFi too. They just did Ponzi yield. Literally just did Ponzi yield. They're like, don't even, because AAVE, it's real yield, friends. AAVE is someone's supplying and someone's borrowing, okay? So if you're supplying, someone's paying you the rate to borrow off you, yeah? And that's pretty much it, right? It's real yield. However, the market in 2021, they're like, you know what? Screw about that real yield. We just want any yield. We just make the number bigger. And people did. That's why you have Hex, Olympus DAO, Time Wonderland. They had like, hey, 16,000% APY, just this huge yield on yield, just like inflation of the own asset, right? So, yes, that it's not based off fundamental usage of a utility thing. It's more like just a product market fit of the coin itself. Yes, but then the unwind happens, right? As you got to see. Yeah, so but in 2021, if we go back here, see all of these stories, friends. That's why you watch me, highest value content. All of these are buried here. You don't get this from this chart. All you see is Bitcoin went up to 12, came back to 9. There you go. You know what I mean? That's all you see in this. But I was here. I know what happened in that alt season. I know the stories. I know everybody believes, oh, it's DeFi, we're earning yield and stuff. And if you bet on that in 2021, you got it like really wrong. Like you got destroyed. Like all the ETH ratios just kept dumping down, and then everybody who was exposed to other stuff, they won. This was, friends, also shown here. This was the others BTC ratio going up. So the coins that went up here, totally different to the coins that went up here, the strong ones. Okay, this was all DeFi season. All of it was DeFi season, Ample Fourth, and all these other things, right? And then this one is all, Dogecoin Mania, SHIB, and all of these. You see? So, but here's the thing: the DeFi it unfortunately became the mid curve. That's why it feels like Solana. It just feels like that's the mid curve thing. Everyone thinks faster transactions on one chain. They go, oh, that's the tech. That's the tech. Everyone else in Ethereum has it wrong. That's what they're saying. And I'm saying, no, bro. You are just confused because you have meme coins that did really well there, and a lot of the TikTok generation, the BrainRot kids, they're playing around on your stuff, okay? And you think that they're gonna last forever? No, bro. They're running out of money. And guess what? Your memes, they can exist anywhere. That they don't have to exist on Solana. It's funny. This is the funny part. Okay, so when I talk about PulseChain, like people really don't get it. They actually this boggles my mind. They actually think that memes. The trading of memes, like literally maximum 1 hour positions, maximum. You trade like 5 different things a day. They think that's the actual value creation. They really think that. Because they're kids. They have no idea. They have no financial experience. They're all under 25 to 30. They got no idea. They came and bought the top of crypto last cycle, and now they're like, oh, sweet. Because now they have PTSD. Now they say, well, I don't want to hold stuff anymore. I just want to trade. I'm not going to be caught holding stuff down like that freaking bear market. So that's how it basically, one of the unintended consequences of having this stuff out, So as we know, friends, the value is in the holding. That's the actual value. And the market's going to go up without you. So if I told everybody, oh, keep trading, like, doesn't matter. Like you trade out of positions because no one's bigger than the market, right? And the people who hold will just continue to hold. They just forget about their positions. That's the funny part, friends. So many tokens, their supply is taken out because someone buys and they don't even check their phone for like 3 months. Like they don't care. You know what I mean? They're not at the computer. And that's deflationary. That's just, they take supply off the market. This is long term. They start long term holding, right? Also, be careful, please, about trying to call tops, friends. So shout out to Mr. Cryptico. Don't know if you follow me, but yeah, he's got a daily chart on pDAI. It's like, hey, he's calling the top because pDAI has topped. Just really be careful with this, bro. Like, it's December 2024. It's December of the Bitcoin halvening year. You know what I mean? Like, we have 3 out of 3 occasions where you could not be more wrong with a statement on any coin, pretty much, walking into the year after the Bitcoin halvening year. Okay? Everything went up in 2013, in 2017, in 2021. I'm thinking 2013. So if you start 2013 January, and then 2017 January, and then 2021 January, and now 2025, like 3 out of 3 times, and we got Donald Trump back, and like all the positive bull catalyst news, everything went up. Everything. You can't use daily RSIs, friends. You can't use, that's like that stock market stuff. Yeah, these daily RSIs, they get crushed. Okay. And how do I even know this? Well, I don't really know, friends. But when I'm looking at crypto, you're only like 3.5 trillion for the industry. You know, when we're like at 10, all right, when we're at 10, we can start talking about tops. Okay, you know what? Maybe we haven't topped out for the next 60 days, but we're probably topped out for the next 12 months. You see, that's another way to think about it. And what I'm going to do now, friends, is I'm going to go and show you because he's got a daily chart. I'm going to show you the Hex daily chart with the RSI in 2021. Okay, this is it. This is you're gonna get absolutely bonkers here. Let's actually put it as a linear chart. Just so you can see this to a linear chart. Oh, yeah, man, this is bonkers. Like, this is wild. So, firstly, they go, oh, look, Hex is topped. RSI hit 87. Okay, you were wrong. They go, hey, Hex is topped. RSI hit 70 again. Okay, look, you might be wrong. Oh, wow, I did top it, but look at this, dude. You wait. Okay, look at this. Hex is now 1.6 cents, and this RSI is like, oh, wow, look at this little divergency. Like, the price is going high, but look at this, friend. Look at this. Going slowly, bang. Now Hex is at 3 cents. RSI smacks up again. Whoa, look at that. Look, you think, whoa. RSI hit 91. Hex has topped. Look what happens next. Okay, now it's 9 cents. You see, friends, look at this. It's breaking the high. Here we go again. RSI again, 87. RSI, 91. Bang, that's the top. So, look at this. See, that's how many waves was that? Of like 90s and 80s. They're like, that's like, you really got to get out. Look, if you're in a position, see, pDAI is different because it's got a $1 narrative. Like, you know, you need to trade. But if you're scared about anything else, if you're trading a daily chart and that happens, when an RSI pings something like that, like maybe sell 20%. Just sell 20%. You go, well, the RSI is up. I think it's topped out. Sell 20%. And the next time it happens, you sell the other 20%. But it doesn't matter. You don't have to skin the cat all these different ways. But there are a lot of ways to do it. You understand that though. There's the theme is still the same. That in 2025, it's a net sellers year. Net sellers doesn't mean you can't buy stuff, of course, but it basically means when January 2026 ticks over, yeah, you have to be thinking about, oh crap, there could be a capitulation by the end of this 2026 year. 8 red monthly candles as I went through. So that's what you got to be thinking about. Now, baby dolls, I made a poll here. Will Richard Hart stream in 2025? It's interesting. 75% yes, 25% no. And then Seth, if he's winning, and we have nopes. So this is interesting just to think about. Remember, so he can change his Twitter. He's changed his Twitter bio in 1 second, right? Look what it did, the outrage marketing. Oh, the old me is dead. Anyway, move on. Okay, so don't worry about that. But it is interesting to think about. Will he stream? Will it be a top signal? Will he do it at the top to signal the top? Will he do it? Will he come back just for one stream and talk about a wallet sacrifice? Will he do that? You know, that's something that everyone can speculate on, and the crowd will probably enjoy speculating on it if the price is going up. Also, friends, be careful of like when you're listening to different opinions. It's fine, man. I listen to them too. Okay, but a lot of people like when they have an edge, they'll disregard everything else. So they still make money in their thing, and they can't believe other people make money in other ways. Okay, so listen to PhilaKone. All right, speak about. Look at this. Look how he hates PulseChain because it's not on Binance. Listen.
I don't even know what Pulse is, to be honest. PLS.
Look at this.
It's not even on Binance. I don't care about a coin that's not even on Binance. The fuck is PulseChain? It's ranked 3,345. Who gives a fuck about your altcoin? PulseChain. Why do you care about a coin that's ranked so low on CoinMarketCap? Who cares? If you want to be the kind of person that's going to take a look at stupid ranked 2,000, 3,000 coins, have fun losing all of your fucking money, man. To me, buying ranked 2,000, 3,000 coins is as dumb as putting all of your eggs into meme coin market.
See, friends, so, yeah, remember, I know how he trades. He's an Elliott Wave trader, and he's a day trader, and he scalps and stuff around. So he's pretty good. He's good at what he does. But he does Elliott Waves short-term trading and scalping. These friends, I was trading that short-term stuff. When you're trading that stuff, you can't imagine that there are 3,000% gains in what you just looked at. His mind can't even comprehend it. He's like, look at the low rank. Where's the volume? It's not listed anywhere. You know what I mean? Because he's trading on leverage. He needs thicker liquidity. He's trading patterns and waves. Okay. And by the way, yeah, you're going to outperform him like literally an enormous amount. Literally an enormous amount. Okay. So you see, and the different people, friends, they have different views. And I looked at all of them. Obviously, I was trading. I did that. It was very, very, very hard for me to unlearn that. My gosh, I still remember, man, it was the pain of watching a candle go up and not taking profit. I still remember. I was taking. You have to scalp. You're trading through, or doing an average 3-minute position. So because you're scalping, day trading, you have to do that. 3 to 5 minute positions. And then I remember just trying to get to hold for 4 hours. Oh my god, 4 hours, friends. I'm not joking. Then try to get to a day. And then, oh my god. And then it's not easy. In crypto, it goes down all the time. And then the month goes, oh my gosh. Then you have to deal with a red monthly candle. When you're just used to, oh my gosh. You know what I mean? Like, and then when it finally comes back, like, because you have no idea where to get out. You're like, I don't know what's a 30% difference to a 3x? I have no idea. Like, the candle's green anyway, right? But then, obviously, I investigate everything in crypto and you learn, okay, buying the depression, you know about memes, cults, religions, you know, the community is the asset. And then you know about the 4-year cycle. It's literally the only thing that freaking works, friends. The only thing that works. You don't have to tweak it. See, all Elliott Waves and trading and all this other stuff, you have to keep tweaking it. Yeah, the 4-year cycle is the only thing in crypto that you just don't have to tweak. Now, here's the thing. It doesn't tell you the price, though. We can get a 4-year cycle. Bitcoin could be 120,000 by the end of next year. You go, oh, that was waste. Okay, it can happen. Okay, but it's the duration. It's because we're all addicted to the money printer. We're all addicted to the drugs. They turn the money printer on from the remember, it's not the 4-year halvening cycle, it's the 4-year global liquidity cycle. You see? They're paying off, they print money to pay off one credit card using the other credit card, and they roll over that. It's a 4-year government debt rollover. So they print money, we're having this flush up, that's what they're doing now, and then eventually the flush it's going to be done by the end of next year, right? Make sure you watch this video of mine, friends. Deep alpha. Deep. This is, like, in terms of, okay, this is literally the only thing in crypto that has 100% strike rate. The only thing. Yes, can it be broken? Of course it can. If the whole crowd starts to like believe in something different, sure. It can. However, that's right now, that's like, you want to be a widow, okay, yourself, or do you want to turn your wife into a widow? Okay, well, fade this. That's pretty much what we've learned in the past 4 years. Yes, despite all the tech, Bitcoin is money and its exchange rate, they make up all these BS words, bro. We're just an extension of the stock market. We are risk on. Yes, the end goal is that we go up when it's risk off. Okay, bro. That's the end goal. You know what I mean? Like, here's the thing, what we've learned from this year, friends. Bitcoin can go sideways. Altcoins still drop 80 to 90% anyway. Okay? So, make sure you watch it. Pay attention. I also put my face in the star, having some fun here. That's the deepest of alpha. Okay? So, if you want to know the quick summary of that video, friends, look. In 2013, right, bull market year, there were only 3 red monthly candles. 3, yes. And then in 2017, we also had 3 when Donald Trump was there. 1, 2, 3, okay? However, in 2021, we had 6 red monthly candles. The 4-year cycle still stayed the same. It's just like, you know, if you're rolling the dice, how many red monthly candles are we going to get next year? Is it going to be somewhere, you know, I guess between 3 and 6? You see? But we don't know the prices. See, we don't know the price we're going to get. So we can always talk, oh, is it going to be diminished? Is it not going to be diminished? Don't worry about that. All that matters is it's running for next year. Okay, that's pretty much all you need to know. And then even more juicy information. In 2014, 18, and 22, so the bear markets that follow those years, 8 red monthly candles each time. 8 red monthly candles for Bitcoin. You can imagine how deep altcoins go, you see? So remember, friends, this year we had 3 red monthly candles for Bitcoin, remember? And look, altcoins went down 80%. Okay, 60 to 80%. And Bitcoin didn't even go. Bitcoin, look at this. It didn't even go down that much. It was just 30%. See, 1, 2, 3. You see that? 1, 2, 3. Bitcoin tapped 32%. Altcoins are down 60 to 85%. Hex was down 85%. There you go. 3 red monthly candles. Yes, in a bear market, you get 8. Right? That's going to be 2026. That's why when January 2026 not ticks over, I'll have to say, hey, statistically, there's going to be 8 red monthly candles this year. I don't know. We could have 4 green and then 8 red in a row. We don't know. That means the bull market keeps running to like January, February, March, April, and we get like 4 green in a row. Then it just becomes 8 red in a row. We don't know. However, there might be the 8 is coming. 8 red monthly candles is coming, and you can only imagine what that means for everyone. Also found this funny, friends. Martin Shkreli is putting on a short on Microstrategy. So Martin Shkreli, he says, Michael Saylor is insane. No way this can end well. Saylor is not a good advocate for Bitcoin. Being short Microstrategy has been painful. He's bearish on Bitcoin. Welcome, Martin. Have fun getting run over by Saylor and BTC. So, yeah, man, look, I understand the logic, man. I understand the logic. Yeah, you know how this ends. The unwind. There will be an unwind. Of course, it's going to be an unwind. However, like, just be careful. Like, bro, see, friends, Martin gives 0% weight to my deep alpha video. 0. He's like, oh, this random 4-year cycle, this global liquidity cycle. By the way, if he started to learn about the 4-year debt rollover, it's probably a sign that the mid-curvers are learning about it. And they're like, oh, crap, it's actually the money printing thing. They just don't call it money printing anymore. They call it global liquidity. They just change the words, but it's the same thing. It's the money printing all over again. This is MicroStrategy, friends. And yeah, it has been, I guess, painful. But look, let's say, friends, when would I short MicroStrategy? Here's a weekly chart, okay? But look at this, man. It faked you out here, and then you got to get back out. But look at this, okay? This is when it was done. It flipped red. You get it? After the parabola. Look at that, man. It never closed the week red, friends. Isn't that amazing? The weekly super chat. It never closed the week red. It wicked down. That's wild. So if you were to get bearish on MicroStrategy, you'd want to see it at 267, $70 first, close under here, and then maybe like selling like 330, just a bit higher. And there you go. But to just stand in front of it, that's the dangerous part. That's what you're missing out all the opportunity, bro. Like, if you're putting on shorts now, you've ruined yourself because you're looking for things to come down already. Like, you screwed yourself. Like, if you're looking for a wife in a strip club, you know what I mean? Like, you've lost the game already. Why are you looking for a wife in a strip club? First, you're not gonna have fun in there with your friends, and secondly, you know what I mean? You're just wrong mindset. Okay, wrong place, wrong mindset. Okay, maybe look for a maid in there. No, I'm joking. So when it comes to crypto, looking for shorts, man, there's the free money hanging around everywhere, but they don't see it as free because they don't get it. He's like saying, oh, meme coins are retardios. Okay, meme coin super cycle, here we come. Now, Pumpkin, I'm going to speak to you about some crypto strategy talk. So right now, why am I giving you the highest value content? Okay, why is this the like? I'm not joking. If I had a $5,000 mastermind, we'd be talking about this. I'm not joking. This is literally. Do you want to join that $5,000 costing mastermind? So I'm literally giving it to you for free. This is what they're talking about in this type of stuff. Okay, they talk like this. I think so. Between now and the next 12 months, the top is probably somewhere in. Probably. Now, there is a chance that we have a January 2026 alt season because that's what happened in Donald Trump's cycle. Just so you know, friends, in Donald Trump's alt season, mania, even though Bitcoin, so if you go back here, you see when Bitcoin hit 20K, this candle of Bitcoin down was the biggest alt season you've ever seen. Verge went 1000x, XRP hit its top and everything. That was the second bubble, yeah? That was it, yeah? But here's the funny part, man. It started January 2018 was there, and then by December, it was like really over. You see what I mean? So you still got the 8 red monthly candles. So it is possible and kind of almost likely, friends, it's possible that in 2025, maybe everyone thinks it's over, but then 2026, we have alt season. It's possible. And then if that happens, it tricks everyone because they think, how are we going to a bear market? Like memes are flying, everything's going nuts. Maybe that happens. Maybe the meme coin super cycle. Just opening your mind to that. However, don't get fooled by it. That's a lottery bonus round, right? So now we've conceptualized it. We go, okay, so like pretty much friends, Ivan, Randy Boo, everyone knows. Like, okay, somewhere between March to December next year, we're topping out. That's it. It could be all over in March. It could be all over in December. We don't know. Somewhere in the vicinity of that next year. Now, here's the thing. As a contrarian, you're like, wait a minute, if everyone thinks it's a 4-year cycle, maybe it won't be. The 4-year global liquidity cycle, we're addicted to the money printer, okay? We're addicted to the drugs. They take away the drugs, it's all over. They put the drugs out there for everyone. Yes, it's game on, okay? We are not sufficient enough to fight the money printer. We can't. We're addicted, friends, okay? And you'll find that with everyone's emotions as well. Now, I personally think there is right now, so this is the thing. I think right now there's a 10% chance we're in a bear market now. 10%, okay? Low odds, 10%. It's not 100, it's 10. It's not 0 either. Because it's always, you got to leave some room, right? Just in case. 10% chance. Technically, I should be right now selling every coin 10% of its quantity. It should be half of it Bitcoin, half of it USD. And you pay your taxes first, please, friends. Pay your taxes first, put that in a pile. That's not gambling money, that's tax money, okay? So, and then you keep the rest in Bitcoin. 10%. So, but here's the thing. I haven't done 10%, okay? In a couple of stuff, I've rotated from one coin to another. I've done the hyper gambling stuff. I've done that. So I haven't done any USD rotations. It's the hyper gambling switcheroonies and stuff. Okay, so I want to change. This thing's got a high weight, so I'll just peel some off and do that. Okay, that's pretty much it. Okay, but for the most part, there's none of these exit stuff. So yeah, if we go down, we're wrecked, aren't we? But you got to take a chance somewhere. Okay, you have to. You can't just be like always. If you don't want to take any risk, friends, you just go own the government bonds. They're going to give you 5% every single year. Okay, but you're losing to inflation. So when 2025 ticks over, yes, when 2025 ticks over, and we move in, to this zone, March, April, May. As I mentioned to you earlier at the beginning of this video, so there's like a 30% chance it's over by that point. 30%. Now, there's a discrepancy, right? Because I'm thinking 30, Crypto and blockchain backer are thinking 100%. They think it's definitely over there, right? Or like, let's say 90%. So they'll probably be selling 90%, okay? And then I'm thinking, okay, I should sell 30%. No one's going to get this 100% right. The issue is not that, okay? The issue is people who like never get out ever. That's the issue. See, the people who never get out ever, they're the ones holding in March 2026. They bought the top. They're all our companions. Okay, they're coming next year. So, in a nutshell, right? I mean, I've written it here. It technically means you should have sold 30% of your crypto in like the next 3 months. I know it's kind of scary to think about, like because you can't go back. Like, what if the prices aren't high enough? I know, but I mean, it's not about the price you're giving. It's chaotic and it's random. It's people think they're geniuses, bro. It's just a bull market. That's it. Okay, don't confuse brains for a bull market. So that's why a lot of people don't let yourself get stressed out. Okay, one coin, you're like, oh, is it going to do a 10x or is it going to do a 40x? I don't know, man. Whatever happens, it's outside of our control. Totally, it's outside of our control. Really is. A lot of people think they can keep switching around and stuff. You have to accept it. Okay. I personally now, if you were to put a water pistol to my head. Like this, friends. If you were to squirt this water pistol, threaten me with squirting it to my head, okay? And you said, okay, you had to guess. You really had to take a position now, all right? It's life or death now. You can't do both. This is what I'm feeling. What I'm feeling is, in my pointy elbows, of course, that there's nothing to worry about in 2025. Everyone's going to be stressing about, oh, the top is in, the top is in, the top. I have a feeling that, and I have a feeling it's just going to be a clean and simple year. Like, everything goes up. Everything has a turn. Even memes go up. DeFi and utility stuff go up. That's what I just feel throughout the year. And because Donald Trump's in, I think you get a chance to get out in the final silly stuff. That equivalent in January 2018, friends, that final cycle, which I'll show you, that was actually when ETH BTC did that top. So that was that was a double bubble collapse of the BTC dominance. So it was ETH BTC coming up here. That was it. See this January? See how it comes back up? Bang! It just comes back, rockets back up. It like gives you a chance to get back out. This double bubble, right? See, ETH did a very unique chart, but if you go back and you check something like Doge out, friends, Doge on this weekly super chain, look at this. Doge, you didn't get your chance. There was no double bubble. You see how everyone got screwed? Everyone was expecting at the end of 2021 for us to get the double bubble. We didn't get it. Instead, everything just kept going down. See that difference? We never got this. Okay, so that's what you're dealing with. And it's just a guess. And yeah, it's a guess, it's fate, it's destiny, blind faith, whatever. I think that's why I'm just guessing, right? That, like I said, 2025 smooth. Yeah, there's anxiety, there's dopamine cutoffs and stuff, but it's as smooth as we can pretty much get. The chaoticness is like pretty much predictable. There's top signals everywhere along the way. All of them come out. And then I'll have to yell the final siren signal in January 2026. So don't worry about, because here's the thing. If we get a Q4 run of 2025, then yeah, what if that's the pDAI pegging thing and then PulseChain, PulseX? Do you know what I mean? What if that's a super massive yield farm event of that would be enormous. That might mean, friends, for example, I'll just show you the chart of PulseChain. So I've got this big fat green arrow here of friendship, but that might mean where if we go up and we're sitting around here and then everyone thinks it's over, right? Everyone thinks it's over. And then the end of next year, maybe it ends up doing the hyper run. Okay, just a guess. I hope it doesn't do that, friends, but that's wave one and then like this second one. Yeah, that is 1 cent. Like, because who knows, man, with this hyper wave. Technically though, what Hex did was Hex just went up like this. It just went up and it peaked. Okay, so if you're repeating what Hex did, it's just keep going up and then you top out and then it's all over. All right, but I just drew that because I'm just like I kind of like ghost fractaled this year where we go up and then we drop 80%, but we don't have to do that. It's just worst case. That's why your Jeet stack. Like, what if it happens like that again? Okay, you don't know, you know. But luckily, if you had a Jeet stack or you just taken something out, you can remain calm at that point. So yeah, it's a bit confronting. So right now, I should be selling every single coin I have. Doesn't matter what it is, every single coin, 50% BTC, 50% USD. Should be. I haven't done it. My gambler, maybe. You don't know. The system, you're not following the system, but this is just it. I really feel like it's like a 1% chance. But even then, I'm like, you just, you know. So don't be too hard on yourself, because these you're playing with, like, you're splitting hairs here. It doesn't really matter. And we don't have non-believers in. We don't have big mania stuff. We don't have that happening. So, and also, like, look, you have to look at the non-believers by proxy. If there's, let's say Polkadot gets a PumpFun and Polkadot does like a 500x or something stupid next year. It's not going to happen, but let's say it happens. Okay. In that mania, you can't look at your coins on another chain and go, oh, I don't have Euphoria here, therefore I've got nothing to worry about. Okay. People who did that got destroyed in 2021 because the Euphoria never came. The product market fit just went to other coins. That's what, friends, I've been teaching you this for like literally 2 to 3 years. I've been teaching you that. So if Bitcoin is 200K and you're long altcoins, even if an altcoin looks cheap to you, you're long Bitcoin at 200K. Just so you know. Just so we're all on the same page here. Okay, so yeah. What do you do next year? What do you do next year? It's not about each individual coin, friends. It's not about, oh, this little coin here, don't worry about it. Okay. You look at your whole portfolio. Most of you have like between like 0 and 10% stable coins right now. That's fine. By May next year, April, May, it doesn't matter what the coin is, you gotta have like 30%. That's technically, if you want to like not take any chances, that would be it. Am I definitely gonna do it? I don't know. Maybe I take profits into just the PulseChain core coins and I bet on the pDAI and we try and do the turbo hyperlevel loop, but I can't be responsible for everyone else, because if it's wrong, and then I have Georgie, who's been muted for 1.5 years in my channel, Georgie comes in and says, oh, you know what I mean? This is a funny, friends, Georgie's coming in. He is upset, even though I told you 50,000 times we're holding to next year. He's upset that there's candles that go down and nobody told him to sell. So like, even though I explain things 500,000 times, there's always someone that comes in who's not listening. So I don't care about that. I don't explain any position to anyone. Okay, you have to deal with yourself. But I will be helping and guiding that way. So you've learned a lot today, friends, with Juicy News. Remember, today's topic, we covered crypto strategy. So that's actually how to do it. What's the alternative? The alternative is what do people do? What people do is they go, oh, when I'm up 20x, I'll take 20%. When I'm up 50x, I'll take another 20%. No, bro. No. Good luck doing that. You're going to get destroyed, okay? Because you think the market has to go based off where you're long. It doesn't give a crap. It's going to pump and dump with or without you, okay? Market, it's just going to exist, okay? You're just literally one little drop of ocean, a lot of drop of water in the ocean, okay? You're literally a droplet. It doesn't care. You understand that? So it's going to do what it's going to do, okay? People are going to come in, there's product market fit and all these other things. So trying to measure like, oh, I'll take a bid out here and a bid out here in these price targets, totally wrong. Also, it might save you because I know a lot of people, they're going to, I know friends, I know there's a lot of people, they're going to sell PulseX at day one sack. They're going to sell it there, right? The break-even soy boys. And look, I want them to because I know they're soy boys and they're going to forget this message. But yeah, if let's say I had a close family friend and I'm like, look, man, I know you're a break-even soy boy, but just follow my lead on this one, okay? Wait till that period of time where our odds of it being over is like 30% and don't sell everything. So, okay, sell 30%. You see? It's a different mindset. It's a different mindset because like the break-even soy boys is getting out of break-even. They're going to chase other stuff. And I'm like, no, bro, there's only a 30% chance it's over. Okay? 30% chance means keep 7% in. That's what it means. Maybe by January, maybe literally, friends, maybe in 12 months, 12 to 13 months, maybe my videos, if I'm still bothered making them, maybe my videos will be saying, hey guys, I feel like there's a 75% chance it's bear market time here. 75% chance, 80% chance. Okay, you see what I mean? Or is it 80? Look, from the charts, there's a 100% chance we're going to get 8 red candles again. I know it's crazy, but like, think about it. Worst case, 50-50. You see what I mean? Now we're in a different mindset when we're coming into there. And then you just have to go to every single coin and get out, okay? Every coin, we're all the same. Because friends, we all go up together, we grow together, and then we all die together. We know that. We all know that. We're all trading the same thing. You see, we're all trading attention based off how good or bad the crowd feels. This is one of the juiciest news you've ever seen today, friends. Make sure you like, subscribe, better, but not. Catch you soon.